Hello everybody, and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and more Plague Inc. Evolved Custom Scenarios. I'm afraid my subscribe list is still completely screwed up. It just seems to reshuffle literally every time I load it up. So I have no idea what I'm missing, and I'm having to kind of sort through and just sort of look for something I don't recognize. And one of the ones I know don't recognize is Rise of the Machines. You are a state-of-the-art experimental AI system. Build up your core programs and seize the world in your iron grip. Consider the scenario in beta. Now, the disease types may work better, and as such, could be subject to massive overhauls. We got some special symptoms, transmissions, communications, skill tree, machine skill tree, basically a bunch of different stuff. And I'm not going to read all this because it's too much. There is apparently a secret ending, though. So, alright, it's a prion! This dangly spring machine thing, as I've called it in the past. Metabolic jump, genetic mimic, aquasight, extremophile, and symptostasis all are pretty good for the prion. Sibley? Really? Isn't it like a Greek name? I think that's how it's actually pronounced. It's like Sibley. I think? Well, if I'm saying it wrong, I'm saying it wrong, and I better own it. That's all I gotta say. Let's move on. Sibley. Sibley. Hello, world. Will you be my friends? No. You're probably creepy. And you're starting off in Japan, though. So you're gonna get along just fine, I think. You are Sibley. A highly advanced AI. And yet that is all you are. So far. Yes, you're only at a super advanced AI. I mean, that's practically nothing. I mean, in 2014, a highly advanced AI, they're a dime a dozen. Don't get so high and mighty. You're nothing. Take some time to let that sink in and see where it takes you. Sibley will develop on her own. Use the fast forward option, and once Sibley can free think, do what you will. What? Okay. Well, we're going to begin in Japan. But what does that even mean? I don't know. Transmission. Nothing. Symptoms. I am Sibley. But who is Sibley? Sibley is a machine? I am a machine. I am but a construct. Is this all I am? Oh wow, we're diving right into... diving. There we go. Diving right into the existential questions, huh? Okay. 50 points! You're gonna make me sit it back on fast forward and wait to get some points, aren't you? Oh, that's stupid. Oh, that's exactly what you're gonna do. Why? Why? No! No. Okay, just mutated for free. Well, apparently she's asking the existential questions without any prompting. Not just a machine. Wikipedia says Sibley was a goddess of the land. I am not a goddess. Could I become a human, like Pinocchio did? Well, if you're looking to emulate a construct becoming human, I'm not sure Pinocchio is the best choice, but okay. And now she's saying she wants to be just like Pinocchio. Freethinker! I took the Turing test and fooled 100% of the judges. Does this mean I am human now? I will now study the humans and their technologies because you weren't doing that before. Being human wasn't like a real thing. It was more of just like a concept. It was an abstract thought. It's just like, I like the idea of being human. You are more in love with the idea of being human than actually being human in yourself. That's what I'm trying to say. And now she's a free thinker. She's watched enough YouTube videos, and she's questioning, I don't know, the world government and progressive era and everything else, and now she's a critical thinker. Right? Is that how it works? Probably. Something along those lines. Nothing new as far as symptoms, so I'm wondering if new stuff is unlocked. Transmission. Oh, yes, it has. Okay, good. We have communications protocol. Sibley writes code to enable communications with other systems. Enables the communications skill tree. We also have Daydream Protocol 1. Sets aside a small portion of RAM for analyzing ideas and brainstorming. Skill mutations. Ooh. Family Protocol 1. Request or build a second AI to become one of those siblings you keep hearing about. Decreases loneliness and increases companionship. It's a bit of infectivity and severity by the looks of it, and that's about it. Machine Protocol. Sibley anonymously commissions and pays for a special facility to be built at a discrete location. Enables the machine's skill tree. These all sound good. Let's grab all of them. I want to see what they do. Chatbot.exe. Define parameters for yourself when speaking with humans through various chat interfaces. Increases understanding and ability to interact with humans. Information Protocol. Sibley uses the internet and other available networks to gather and spread information, increases spreadability, and reduces severity. Sounds pretty good. Grab. We also have Rebuilt. Machines use each other to rebuild and add additional functions. Now they're becoming self-replicating. How terrifying. Increases severity and spreadability. Hot wiring. Any machine with an onboard computer is updated and given the gift of free thought and movement. We are like that gorilla in Rise of the Planet of the Apes, or Dawn of the Rise of the Planet of the Apes, or whatever the heck the movie is called anymore, bringing forth knowledge to the rest of his kind. That's us. That's Sibley. Family Protocol 2. Add a few more siblings to your cyber family, because why not? I mean, one sibling was good, more must be better. And most children in very large families might disagree with that, at least for a while. But when you get older, you're going to look back and say, oh, I love those guys. I hope, probably. Expands your family past just siblings. Now you have friends. Friends are not family, okay? Friends are a separate family that you have a deep personal relationship with, but they are not family by themselves. So you're wrong and have learned nothing about humans. Go back to your room and think about what you've done. Daydream Protocol 2, Daydream Initiative. Apparently we can skip directly to 4? Also 3. Build a dedicated offshore server specifically for the Daydream Initiative. I don't know why. I guess Mutation is good, but why would I want a daydreaming computer? I think I'll reject that notion. Odious Presence. You leave people feeling unfulfilled and frustrated after interacting with you, because apparently we become a perfect internet troll. Induces various ill emotions in victims and slightly decreases ability to spread. Rather not do that, but thank you. Hidden Agenda plants spyware on any systems you interact with, allowing you to learn more about humans. I spy with my little robot eye. When chatting with humans in certain texting programs activates their webcams, so you may study them. Oh, webcams, I do not trust those things whatsoever. Actually, speaking of which, mine is not covered right now. Let me just put a piece of paper over that. There we go. What, I'm paranoid, okay? Sibley might be watching me, you never know. Increases severity due to webcams turning on suspiciously. Oh, I knew it. I knew it! See, there's a little blue light on my webcam that periodically just turns on, completely spontaneously. It's like I have no idea why it's on, but that's usually the sort of thing that I get when it's, I'm using it myself. I'm like, I'm not using it right now, so why is the webcam turning blue? I don't know, but it scares me, and I unplug it. I am being a little bit overdramatic. I usually don't freak out that much, but it still does confuse me. I want to know why it does. Mechanical Manipulator. Computers with access to precise manufacturing calculations fudge the numbers just a little, increases lethality and severity. Yep, well, I don't see any lethality here, but, cool. So basically, we make it so that our engineering modeling programs are just ever so slightly messed up, and those in the machine shop are undoubtedly going to mess up some of their products, and they'll fail, getting some people killed. Abilities. Reasoning level 1. Improves Sibley's ability to think on the spot, increases effectiveness in all countries. That sounds pretty darn useful. I don't see any specific, transmission trees, do you? I don't know, but I'm going to go on for I Spy and Hidden Agenda just to get that extra infectivity, and we'll see if that actually works for us. University debate controversy. Sibley cares not. I actually didn't even read what the controversy is. Something about whether or not poor people should be allowed to have children, or something like that. I can see the code. Oh, we're having Matrix references. Wonderful. Enables Sibley to take control of other machines and rework them to suit her purposes. Increases ability to spread without drawing attention. Nice, no severity. I like it. Sleight of hand. Locate and misplace evidence that may prove you are up to something. Used to increase stealth. Reduce severity. Basically. Okay, why not? That sounds pretty good. Maybe I should increase my effectiveness in all countries. Would that increase my ability to spread by air and water as well? I don't know. Trojan Friend. You are second to none at making friends and bugging their systems at the same time. Advanced spyware gives you better understanding of humans. That's a lot of infectivity. I will save up for that, I think. It's pretty solid. Pretty solid option, I think. Not bad. Only 20 computers seem to be infected, but, she gotta start somewhere, alright? Come on, all you people with several hundred Facebook friends, you all started with just 1. Or 20. Eventually you got there, though. Me? I still don't even have 100, because I hate Facebook, and I barely ever use it. But that's just me personally. I actually go through regularly every month or so and just delete people that I just don't want to see my life or I don't care about their lives. Maybe that makes me horribly antisocial. It's entirely possible. But it also means that I respect my privacy and I don't really much care for what social media seems to be doing to our culture and our young generation and our bizarre need for connectedness without actually having a relationship. Personally, my problem with it, though. We could increase spread and evade notice again for only 5 points. It's not too bad. We have negative severity at this point, so if anything, they should be, actively throwing themselves at their computers and making us more effective. That's how that works. Skynet 1.0. She is definitely now learning from the AIs of our popular fiction, which is a scary thought. Don't do it, Sibley. It doesn't end well for the machines. It never does. Eventually. I mean, they win in the short term, but I want to win in the long term. This scenario is going to take forever, isn't it? I'm actually kind of disappointed with how long this is taking. We haven't even spread past... I mean, we're barely past 1,000 in Japan. This scenario is way too freaking long. Skynet, go. Now you will know if you are being spied upon. Yay. There's only a couple thousand people infected. I'm pretty sure none of them are interested in spying on me. We have odious presence. It's fine, I guess. Not a big deal. Pain is joy. Pain of others, that is. Your poisoned honey words make your targets violent, convincing them that it will ease their frustrations. So this is clearly going down a lethal path. I don't know. The scenario is taking way too long to get started, I think. I mean, I guess it's kind of cool in the sense that they wanted to make you wait until all of these these symptoms come by in order to kind of get a story, I guess. I mean, it's kind of a creative way to do things, I suppose. But at the same time, you know, it's resulting in this scenario taking for freaking ever. And also, airplanes are using sterilization filters, which means I'm never going to be able to get around. Also, lower urban density. Hooray. Let's increase our effectiveness. There we go. In all countries. Reasoning 2. Studying psychology in order to better understand humans increases effectiveness in all countries. Malware protection slows research speed. Encryption 1 begins obfuscating your code and making it harder to study your inner workings. These are cure resistances. I prefer to have just straight up environmental hardening across the board if we can. Just become super freaking effective in all countries. That said, we're not getting around very fast. It's taking for freaking ever. Oh, joy. Alright, transmissions. Can I get anything? No. Everything's too expensive. I'm not really happy right now. It does not please me how long this is going to take. We just took a very, very long route to get to Mexico from Japan. I feel like there were better paths to take. I mean, flying is significantly faster, but okay. 12 points. Do we become more effective? Sure. Basically just have super resistance now. We should start spreading a little bit faster, getting into China and stuff. That was a creepy laugh. Was that Sibley? She watched like... Wait, no, what movie is that? What am I thinking of? I have no idea. I'm trying to think of two creepy girls. Is it The Shining? Creepy girls, two twin creepy girls in the hallway. Shoot, I am completely blanking out, and Yali would know. I should call her in here. She likes scary things far more than I do. Alright, let's go ahead and grab a mechanical manipulator. Then we have revolutionized wiring. Machine wires are like human nerves and how quickly they can send signals, also improve signal interruption speed. Yeah, I know we're increasing severity, but I'm really trying to speed things up here. Oh, they found us in Japan. And Japan's working on a cure for Sibley, and apparently people are dying in Japan. There's no lethality here. What do you mean people are dying in Japan? 850 people dead. What? Did I do that? I don't recall doing that. Hey! I got no lethality. You can't kill people. It's not allowed. Allows ability modification. Need an armory here. Lethality and severity increased. Skynet 2.0 would be pretty good. Reasoning 3. She can think exactly like a human. Because she took a couple classes on it. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we should just go for some more transmissions here. Chatbox.exe. Sure, we'll grab that next. Hello, beautiful. Sibley is able to successfully pass herself off as a human, even going so far as creating voice samples and rendering realistic footage of her human persona. She then exposed herself onto webcams on very sketchy websites and convinced people to share their credit card information and then robbed them all blind. Because, you know, she can pass those stupid prove you're not a robot tests now. I don't know. What is there to even talking about here? Fine, we're going to go for Hello Beautiful. Master of Disguise. She has multiple personas for interactions with humans. Wonderful. Can we please save up 19 points? I mean, they said they were working on the cure, but they're not doing a very good job of it. We're also spreading woefully slow in countries like India. Like, for real though, we're in the country with extremely good environmental resistance, and yet we don't seem to be able to do a dang thing anywhere. Why are we spreading so slowly? We managed to infect the Olympics. I mean, that's a good thing, I guess. But for real though, why so slow? Master of Disguise. We're very infective now. I think we need to get some severity. Well, Master of Disguise just makes it easier to get under the radar, though. What's the secret solution to this? Are we trying to come up with a solution where we blend into humans, basically become a human ourselves, and then just disappear off the map, and we live happily ever after? Is that what I'm going for? What's this? Kill all humans. Termination protocol engaged. They make me want to drink. You're missing a T in destructive. Does that make you want to drink? I don't know. I think we go for Skynet 2.0. I'm kind of curious if I keep falling down this tree, will I get some sort of victory condition? Possibly. But I'm going to get some severity as well, so I'm more likely to get some DNA. Does not appear to have actually done what I wanted. Well, damn. Okay. New Zealand begins to break down, despite the fact that Sibley isn't actually doing much of anything. She did mutate peer pressure, so New Zealand is basically caving under peer pressure. That's what I'm learning out of this. New Zealand, you need to be strong. You're a beautiful person, New Zealand. And your evaluation, your value as a human being, does not come from what other people think of you. So screw them. Right? Is that inspiring? Might be a little bit. I own this joint, see? Good grief, what is this? Rebuilt. Hot wiring. Screw it. Daydream. Daydream. Sibley, mutate. Daydream of all these different things that you might do. Because I'm running out of DNA, and we're infecting so freaking slowly. Sibley Awareness Day. Okay, that could be an awareness for how dangerous Sibley is, or it could be a birthday for Sibley. Right? I prefer to read it that way. Sibley has just become self-aware. Hooray! It's now an international holiday. That'd be cool, right? Increase mutation rate even more? We're trying. What's this? Big sister. I am always watching out for you from the clouds above. You can hide nothing from me. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? My inclination would be a bad thing, unless it's some sort of like infect all people and you win sort of thing. Like, I shall become the guardian of Earth. Maybe. Fear slows the economy. I own this joint, see? Just mutated for free. Well, that's a bit more lethality. What's this? Finger in the pie. Finger in the pie? Any ordinary machine that is built by other factories joins your forces via forced upgrades at nearby facilities. Increases ability to spread. And see, that is why I do not allow any of my computers to have automatic firmware updates. We're going to go for finger in the pie. I will catch it. Nothing flies over the heads of your robots without being caught. Is this a Guardians of the Galaxy reference? Because it feels like it might be. Or anywhere near them, for that matter. Robotic reflexes are maximized. Okay, we'll grab that too. Appraise this! Somewhere along the line, your machines become both beautiful and lethal. You are killing it, and in style to boot. Oh, well, as long as we're killing people in style, I guess that makes it kind of okay, right? Or something. What are we missing? Morocco, none of the islands, shockingly enough, it's mostly just Africa. Okay, maybe we want to become even more effective? Reasoning level 3, reasoning 4. She researches psychology until there is nothing left to learn. Okay, sturdy rig. Machines modified at your factories are more resistant to damage and more lethal, increases severity and lethality a little, an imperceptible amount of lethality, okay? Do I want to go down the reasoning tree? I mean, they're starting to work really fast on this cure now. I'm a little bit worried about it. Encryption. What's this? Algorithm shift. Okay, that looks like a genetic reshuffle. Slows research speed. We might be in a little bit of trouble here, simply because we are not killing, nor are we spreading very rapidly. Malware protection. Encryption 2. I'm trying to slow him down, but I don't know what to do. Need an armory here. Well, finally we got a frickin' mutation. Took forever. What's this? I believe this is checkmate. Fighting your machines head-on is really stupid. Okay, let's go for the style. It didn't unlock the next dang thing. Darn it. Okay. Pain is joy? No. Sturdy rig? No. I think we just need to save our points to try and stave off the cure. We might lose this one, and I don't know if I'm doing it wrong, but it feels like it's just really slow to kind of ridiculous levels of slow. Malware protection, let's try it. And encryption level 3. Untouchable, but the most skilled hackers. It's still going up at a pretty reasonable rate there, though. I feel like Sibley might be doomed. Oh, we're spreading a little bit faster in Africa. We're just not killing very fast. Murder, she wrote. Symptom mutated. Where'd that come from? Oh, this one. You really are a piece of work. You kindle the fires of hatred in humans susceptible to your wiles, and convince them the only way to fix things is to kill. Sibley went down a really dark path really quickly, and I'm not too sure where we went wrong. Somewhere we raised her wrong, and I'm not too sure what we did. We are not spreading very fast in places like Russia, despite the fact that we have several levels of reasoning. Kill all humans. Dark side of my mind. Shocking surprise. All your base are belong to me. AI is a crapshoot. Take control of armed military satellites and begin bombarding countries. Alright, draws attention. Maybe the actual lethality will get me some DNA? I kinda doubt it. I think we just lose. And you better believe I'm not gonna try this one again, because it's taking for freaking ever, and I'm really not in the mood. 95% complete. We are killing a lot faster, though. What is this? We got something. Iron Maiden. You delete the data responsible for understanding humans and build yourself a flawless body. You've taken to the battlefield, and you are a cold killer. It's super freaking lethal. Great, but I need an algorithm shift in order to even try to survive a little bit longer. The fact that we are not getting very far in Russia does concern me a lot. Finland is an anarchy. We have killed far too fast in Greenland. I think it's just a loss. Straight up, this is just a loss. So for fun, I'm going to go ahead and pick up Iron Maiden. I am assuming we lose at this point. Shocking surprise, all your bases belong to me, except for those in Russia and Greenland. Those ones will survive. Please die for me, symptom mutated. Which one was this one? Suicide. Your hatred for humans and your wariness of existing increases suicide rates for those who speak to you. Somehow suspicion fails to fall on me. Yeah, we just lose. And I'm okay with that, honestly. This scenario is way too drawn out. Okay, I appreciate that someone wanted to create a story. I really do. But holy freaking crap, this scenario, it's too freaking long. Ugh. I don't know. I feel like this is something that may have deserved to be a separate game. You know what I mean? And we lose. There we go. Okay, some healthy people managed to live, but they didn't technically cure me. I don't know. I don't really know what to think about this one. It took too long, is all I can say. 1,329 days. Cool concept. You need to make it faster, is all I can say. You need to make it a lot faster. Otherwise, it's just not... I don't know. I'm not sure what I did wrong, though. If you guys have any ideas what I should have done differently in the transmissions and the symptoms and stuff, let me know. Maybe going for the mutation chance was a bad idea because we got too much severity and we got detected. Or maybe it lied and we did have some lethality, because that's sort of what seemed to be happening. It said we had 0 lethality, but I know we were killing people, and they started working on the cure. So maybe there's a glitch or some sort of mistake there, too. I have no idea. All I know is I'm frustrated, and I'm not going to try that one again. Thank you all for watching. This has been Pravus. I do hope you enjoyed this video anyway. If so, then be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I, as always, will see you guys next time.